Okay, friends, hello again. I'm going to continue the videos of Tyranny, which I started just recently. So let's continue. We just finished the characters creation, and the first element of story. So now we are in the actual game. So let's speak with this lady, Aurora. Aurora, Kyros the Overlord be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. The disfavored warrior claps her gauntlet to her breastplate, the traditional salute of her legion. Okay, we have a little piece of information here to help, but I don't think that it will tell us anything new. So let's continue with the conversation. We were told a fate binder was coming, and though our commanders will not say why, it seems obvious. Uh, Graven Ash and the voices of Nerad can agree on nothing, least of all battle plans to wipe out the Oathbreakers. I trust I trust you bring orders from Tunon that will break this deadlock. Let's quickly read about Oathbreakers because it's obviously rebels, but we haven't met them yet. Uh, in honor of the Vendrian Guard, reneging of the surrender of 429 soldiers in both the Disfavored and Scarlet Corps now refer to these tiersmen as Oathbreakers. It is perhaps one of the few points of agreement between Disfavored and Scarlet Corps. So okay, I'm in a hurry to deliver a message to the Archon. Glare silently. I come bearing the edict of Kairos. I'm sorry. Uh, our soldiers will complete their task or die. Can you hear that hum in the air, that glow around the rocks? The avalanche is Kairos magic. The Overlord has sealed the valley. I don't really see the point of sharing any pieces of information with her, so let's just go with the first. Well, you have traveled a long way. I won't keep you further. I'm sure the Archons will want to hear from you at... Her voice falls silent, her attention snapping eastward with alarm. Did you hear that? More runners. Third time this week. The Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers although the mountains to gather help from other side of the valley. She points over to the collapsed path by which you arrived. But they're a bit too late for that now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight. Okay, so now we will have a first actual fight. Okay, we cannot use her, so she's just like an NPC. So let's try to use Hobble on this guy and see how it works. Maybe, no, it's not the time, so Shield Slam. And I would prefer to use my sword in this moment. Okay, so let's continue. And what is thrust? Single target attack that inherits the elements of the attacker's fighting style. Let's try this thing on this guy. Okay, so far this guy is alone, but I'm not sure that his friend is so far away. Okay. We didn't do much damage, but okay, but so okay, that was a heavy attack. And here we have a crossbar. Okay, this one is down. Okay, let's see what it's a whetstone and potion of protection. Take off. Let's go further. Let's follow this. The avalanche has us blocked. Think you could fit through the rubber? Okay. Let's try it. Boulder. A rock slide blocks the path ahead. You can squeeze through a narrow gap between the stone, or you can attempt to push one of the boulders out of your way. Because I'm a strong character, let's try to move move the boulder. Okay, that was nice. Now we have a fight between I guess it's one of the disfavored. Okay, let's try to use the shield slam on this two-handed warrior because he's more like formidable fighter. And hey, where are you going? Come back.
Will do.
Okay, and trust.
Right.
Okay, he's turning on us. We really don't do that much of a damage, but in any case, oh la la, yeah, that's really not a significant amount of damage we're doing here, but I guess it will change once we have better weapons and better equipment and all that. Let's do this shield slam again. Okay, let's do it again. No, that was a mistake. Oh my god. Don't tell me we're going to die. Yeah, these combats are far from being quick, but wounded. Okay. When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose health. The health bar next to their portrait will start to decrease. When a party member's health drops, again wound, and the health bar will turn red. Wounded characters have their maximum health reduced and receive penalty to all skills. Wounds are removed when the party rests or when the character levels up. Okay. I hope we... oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. I have a healing potion, so let's use it. Okay, that's good. And continue to... oh, okay, continue. Oh la la. I have the disengage disadvantage. Okay. Use.
Can't do that.
Try to do shield slam again. Okay, good. Try to do a thrust again. Okay, my god. I really take a lot of damage and I don't do that much of a damage. So what is this damage? 1 against 10. I really don't know why. Okay, let's try to do another. Oh my god, that's really... Let's try to use this buff now. 1. I mean, what kind of damage is that?
Can't do that.
Okay, who are you? Stone Shield, don't bother with me, go down to the pass. Terastus. The soldier clutches his gut and winces. You can see a hint of entrails between his fingers. You are wounded and it's not trivial. He laughed through clenched teeth. This, but a scratch. I've seen twice as worse 10 times over. He doubles over in pain, gauging and shivering. If you let me help. I thought I'm fine. The soldier moans and shakes his head. Graven ash protects. You go on and help the others. Conversation. Okay, so what do we have here? We have sound soldier's javelin. Let's take it. And this guy is a freeloader. So let's see what is this javelin. Bronze sword and okay, shield. Let's compare it with this javelin. Okay, it seems to be... I don't even know. It seems to be a little bit better. In yes, it's far quicker. So let's change it for. I really need to have another. By the way, where is the Aurora? This Aurora woman? Come back. Okay, she just disappeared. Alright, nice. I will save the game quickly. Okay. And continue. Okay, here we can loot another corpse, which has Walking Death. Will revive when defeated for 120 seconds. Oh, I don't really know how to use it, but we'll see later. Okay, here the battle continues. Okay.
Try and catch me, worm.
A young Scarlet Fury beats around the Vendrian guard, attackers avoiding their weapon with fluid grace. She nods to acknowledge you. What is Scarlet Fury? Scarlet Furies are the elite fighters of the Scarlet Corps, distinguished by their graceful attacks and murderous persistence. Better armed and trained than the most coarse conscripts, the Furies are found among the vanguard of the battle. Their brutal displays of skill inspiring bloodlust in the masses and fear in the enemy. Okay, an Avenging Guard is the army of the landlocked realm of Apex, defenders of the central region of the Tires, named of the House Vendrian, the ruling dynasty of Apex. The Guard has a reputation for being the resilient and stubborn as mountains themselves. Oh, I'm sorry. Ostensibly beaten by Karu's army and forced to surrender. Okay? And forced to surrender in 429, the Vendrian Guard resurfaced in 431, brazenly defying the Overlord's rule. So, alright. A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance to her countryman. This one's crazy. Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back.
Ha! Fate Finder. You're here at last. Care to join me in putting these cowards out of their misery?
Okay, let's join the battle. Okay, let's first go for the melee attacker. Not melee attacker, for the skirmisher with shield slam again.
Trouble's afoot.
Oh no. That's nice.
Right.
For the Queen! I see you.
Okay, good. Oh no. I completely overlooked this disengage disadvantage debuff, which allows them to have a free strike on my character. Okay, miraculously we seem to be far better on this fight. Let's use a shield. So what type of attacks you have? You have Skewer. Burst through both of your weapons into the target, penetrating armor. Okay. Burning Iron. Launch a burning arrows that sets foes on fire. And Blood-soaked Stone. Coordinate with Verse to knock your target prone. Then follow up with a strong bleeding attack. Alright. I don't need that. Yes, I don't think that we need it right now.
Phew. I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent.
The fighter surveys the fresh corpses and nods with satisfaction.
I'm Verse, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian guard we killed didn't come alone.
She gestures to the skirmish unfolding in the pass below, shaking her head. So, we have a battle here. Explain what you're doing here. Why are the... Well, that's kinda obvious why they're attacking us. You fought like a storm. What's your role in the army? You dismiss soldier. Find it out. Fine. Okay, let's know more about her. What's your
A
role in the
Scarlet
army?
Fury, one of the elite killers of our ignoble gang. You'll see more than a few of us around camp, but don't let that fool you. We're a rare breed.
Okay.
Most of the soldiers in the Scarlet Chorus are little more than farmers and children armed with rusted forks. Makes them easier to control. The voices of Narat called his best fighters to this siege. There must be something important about Vendrian's well, though don't ask me what. The Archon isn't in the habit of spilling secrets.
I see. There must be something important about Vendrian's well. Okay. Well, that's kinda obvious question, but let's ask
I
anyway.
guess. The Vendrian Guard are testing our strength in battle, learning how we perform before they organize a real offensive. That or they're really, really desperate to get beyond the mountains and couldn't wait until nightfall.
Okay. Let's learn more about the situation.
The voices of Narad told me to intercept you at Edgering Ruins before you busied yourself solving all of the camp's problems. Guess I was too late. You're
Okay.
due for a meeting with the Archons, but we should handle the small matter of this ambush first.
Alright, let's join the battle.
Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching.
Okay. I really see the point, yes.
No reason to pity the fallen. Before long, we might wish we'd joined them here. But at least we'll enjoy heavy pockets and warm toes.
Yes.
For the
That's very
voices
nice.
of Narat!
Verse furrows her brow and focuses down on the battles to come. Okay. Nice, but before the battles, we should just loot a little bit. So we have Scarlet Fury Helm, have Lesser Healing Potion, Scroll, Lesser Sigil of Reach and Grasp, and Hide. Okay, take everything and what is it? Oh, that's a broken helmet and Vendrian Guard bronze armor. Okay, let's have a quick glance over the things, over the things I've found before. All I want to see the... Well, it seems to be kind of better than my armor. Yeah, it's okay. So let's have it for some time. I guess it will be all right to wear an armor of our enemies, but nevertheless, Scarlet Fury Helm. Okay, let's try to keep... Oh my god, that looks... that looks horrible and hilarious. But okay, let's go in this. And this woman, I can give her my helmet because, yeah, why not? Okay, that's nice. She has like two weapons and a bow. Okay, nice. Okay,
Right.
let's save the game quickly again and continue. So the battle. Okay. Okay, that's a big amount of enemies. Darkest Demon, eyes forward, no looking back. The Vendrian Guard warrior roars with his folks held high, his words largely lost over the din of combat. What's Folks? Folks is an enduring symbol of military life in the Shires, adapted from the agrarian scythe of Azure. The curved blade was, in ages past, the weapon of peasants forced into battle. In the last century the nobles of Apex took a liking to the weapons, and it has since become the weapon all serious Vengeance Guard warriors endeavor to master. Okay. You! As his attention lands on you, a double take of recognition comes over the man's face. The peacebinder from the war. I've come to once again talk peace. It seems if you have come to once again talk peace, it seems you're too late. I don't really see that these guys can be reasoned, so let's go with just a battle. Then we'll settle this with bronze. The warrior points towards you, ordering his men to advance. Okay. These fools don't know when to stop. I like that. Charge. As he signals his men to charge, the sounds of chanting rises from the south, drawing the attention. Scarlet Corps reinforcements. Hurry! Okay, so finally they are matched. So we have here Mocking Blaze. Mocking Blaze, run down the Oathbreakers, let none escape. From the red mob of reinforcements from the south, a blood chanter emerges as the head of the rebel, the ornamental crest of her staff blushing with crimson tones. Singing sigils of magic and wordlessly moving her mouth, the blood chanter scribes a series of spells into the air. A red glow surrounds the Vengeance Guard warriors as the chanter's magic worms its way into their minds, blinding them with rage. Okay. Okay, hold positions. Hold position, all of you. You there, keep to the path. The warrior gestures along the canyon trail, but his soldiers turn their attention to the Scarlet Corps, roaring challenges. No, don't engage them. We need to run. His orders falling on deaf ears. The warrior reluctantly readies his weapon. Okay.
Come at me!
Okay. Let's use our traditional shield slam, shield bash. What is it? Blood soaks down. Coordinate with verse to knock your target prone, and then follow up with a strong bleeding attack. Okay, let's after this guy let's okay.
Will do.
Let's finish this guy quickly. With it.
On it.
And verse she has okay. It's like teamwork attack, which is very pretty nice.
This is useless. I should try something else.
What's useless? Oh my god, again we don't do that much of a damage, because maybe because this guy wears a very heavy armor. So okay, let's try to use this thing.
What a rush!
Okay, that really works. Okay. The verse took quite significant amount of damage, which is not really nice, but anyway, it's nice. Okay, let's finish this guy. Good. And skewer first throws both of your weapon. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Very nice. Okay, and who is this guy? It's from the disfavored. Come quick, we have a situation on the cliffside. They have a commander. Okay, I'm not going to run that so quickly. First I need to really loot the corpses. Okay, so we have a broken armor, broken helmet, and some sword with javelin. Let's take it. And here we have Scarlet Notebook. Uh, a red spiral is carved upon the wooden cover of this papyrus notebook. The handwriting within is haphazard and inscrutable, the work of an unpracticed, poorly trained wordcaster. Okay. So I guess it's an object to cast spells or something, but for now I guess we don't have a spellcaster, so it's useless. And we have Potion of Elemental Barrier. Okay, nice. We have nothing yet to loot, so let's save it quickly. And
On it.
continue. Okay. Okay, let's see what's inside of the barrel. What is it? Skycap. Okay. Magical boost. Magic. Cost 1. Okay. What does this guy have? We have a gate and Vendrian Guard heavy bronze boot. Okay, let's take it and let's equip the heavy boots, because with our other character it's really better to be kinda tanky, so she'll have time to protect her from from the damages and enemy DPS. Who are you? What are you doing? You draw attention to me. Oh, you're a little covered. Okay, what's that? Okay, so here we have. Okay, that's really interesting. So he took a guy to a prisoner, like a hostage. Stow your weapons or we find out how long a man screams before hitting the line down below. Well, after that we will find the same for you. Cornered between a precipitous drop and a band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds a disfavored officer at knife point. Skewer him, worry not for me, Gravanash will protect. The disfavored officer winces blood seeping from the stem of his braces and cuirass. You heard the man, he plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? Oh, what a nice language. This blade, what a jerk of the knife, he slices off a clump Drustus matted hair. If you're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer. Okay, that's interesting. So we have released the prisoner and you might know the inside of a cell. Well, in any case, this guy is not that much of important. I guess it's good to officer. Okay, Conquest, I'm Scipio. My name should be known to you, and it should be an honorable one. Please, give me the knife. Athletic, lower your weapon, then charge forward to wrest the knife from him. Okay, let's try this one, because I guess we have athletic enough to do this. So okay, you have gained favor with okay. The Oathbreaker cracks a white smile as you lower your weapon. That's right. Now the rest of you drops those weapons. With his attention on the other warriors, you dash forward. You reach out with his dagger to slay Drustus, but your hand is already on his wrist. With a wrenching twist, you mangle his hand, dropping the dagger harmlessly to the ground. Nice. The disfavored warriors rush forward from either side of you. Tyrell barely manages a strained gasp before being hacked and impaled upon their sword and spears. Okay, good. Drustus, Kairos be praised. The Oathbreaker fought with the range of carrying himself. Drustus slides a trembling hand along the cut of his neck. Thank you, Fatebinder. I thought today was my last. From the look of it, I guess they thought if they swarmed the path, maybe one might make it out. We found a few scraps of parchment on the bodies. Drustus holds out a handful of crumbled parchments for your inspection. A a student of letters such as yourself should be able to make sense of it. Okay, I have no time for this. I should be on my way to settle the Archons. Uh, all that training and gravinage doesn't teach you to read. Okay, I will just examine the parchment because, well, maybe we will have some pieces of information from it. Repeating the same messages in different written scripts, the parchments explain the Vendrian Guard's desire to overthrow Kairos Archon and root their armies from the Tires. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Vendrian's Well. Okay. Recruitment material. They were trying to bring more traitors to the fight. Well, from the look of it, we kept them from slipping out of the valley. Whatever they hoped to accomplish, I think their plan died here. Well, I'm not so confident because maybe it was just an attack to have our attention, but nothing more than that. Maybe the real strike takes place somewhere else. No. The Archons are expecting you. When you are ready, leave by the gate to the southeast and follow the trails downslope for a few hours. You will see the camp. Fires leagues away. I can't miss it. End of the conversation. Okay. No. Okay, so now we can loot this body. And we have Honor Guard Bronze Folks. Nice. Quicker bundles. Uh, cheese and scroll. Okay, take it all and let's save the game at this point. Okay, before we move forward, I guess we should inspect the camp more, but let's first read this mini tip because in fact I found this mechanic quite interesting. When you have companions in your party and you are able to execute unique and powerful abilities called companion combos. These abilities allow two characters to act in concert to create a powerful effect. Try using the Bloodsock Stone combo ability against the target demon. When a companion combo ability is activated, you will see that the icons above each character's head is set to the same ability. Yeah, we can see it here. The combo will begin when each character is out of recovery. When the blue circle around the ability icon is gone. The combo will begin when a character is out of recovery, when the blue circle around the ability icon is gone. Okay, now let's quickly read it. Recovery is amount of time that a character spends between actions. Okay, that's obvious. Okay, let's walk
Can't do
quickly
that.
over the camp. Delete. Okay, we can climb.
Spotted something.
Okay, and we have a mini secret here, which is potion of invincibility. Very nice. For okay, climb down the rope. Okay. Now I guess we can trade a little bit and maybe and we have Mocking Blaze and Rustus. Okay, let's speak quickly with this guy. Fate! It's Cosma, the one who was hiding. Fate Binder, what an honor to have one of Tunan's court visit our humble holdfast. Need supplies? Bursting with energy, the merchant slams her palm down on the top of great, in fact, it's a woman. If so, you have come to the right place. Continue. So what will it be today? She spears out a welcoming arm over her wares. Let's see what you have. Okay, so she has quite a few items. Bronze sword, bronze javelin. Can I? Oh yes, I can compare this sword with the one I used. Well, it's the same. I guess it's the same, yes. Bronze dagger, bronze axe. Will the bronze axe will be better than my... But seems to me I don't have money at all. Here we have... Oh, we have not money but rings. Here we have iron rings, bronze rings and copper rings. I see, but for now on I cannot buy anything, but I see, I see. Okay. I'm, I don't think that for now, okay, can I sell the broken ceremonial? I don't really need a ceremonial armor for in the battle, but maybe I will read it for, maybe I will need it for things like dialogues or quest line or something. Okay, let's sell this. And now I can... Okay, what else do we have here? Can I just... no, I cannot... Okay, can I just see all... Oh no, I cannot see all the items. Honor, Guard, Bronze, Folks. Okay, this is all items. Okay. Okay, for now I don't know. Should I buy the bronze war mace or no? It's two-handed, no. Okay. And this blade I found uh, is also two-handed. Okay. I will not use it for now, but maybe I will give it to someone. Okay, what do I have to say? The prisoner says his name's Darkest Demon. Drastus lets out alongside tapping his gauntlet's finger to his temple. Then I don't think this is a complicated matter. He dies. His family's been a driving force in the Vendrian Guard. Killing him should be demoralize whatever left of the Turkish clan. All must be given a chance to finish absolution in service of the to the Scarlet Course. The mage points finger to at the disfavored officer. And you know full well, this has always been our way. He has a chance to be slave or soldier. Do only then do we feed him to the pigs. We would let you take prisoners, but you can't control them. You send these conscripts out on patrol and they never return, defecting all over again. I can't let this nonsense strategy continue. Well, I insist the Oathbreaker be taken to the voices of Nerat, leaving us at an impasse. Fortunately, we have a fight binder here to settle the matters for us. The chanter turns to you and expectant smile creeping across his face. So, what say you? What should become of this prisoner? Okay, that's really interesting. I'm completely convinced that this guy cannot, be a conscript for the chorus again, because it's an Oathbreaker. He just defecated from he just defect pardon, not defecated, defected from his previous army. So 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 maybe we should so just just execute him. Uh, the tribesmen can be trusted. Rakes, thieves, and whores, nothing more. We were far too merciful the first time. Trust not to a nearby warrior. Have this one tied up. He and his friends can watch each other rot in the sun. Well, we can just kill him. No need of this execution. I mean, I won't keep you here any longer, Fatebinder. I know you have important business in the valley. Just to salute you, his iron gauntlet ripping against his breastplate. For the glory of Kairos. Okay, bye bye.
Right.
And you are... Can you give us some more pieces of information on what's going on here? No. Okay, so now I have to continue to the valley, I suppose. Okay, let's just think first. Look what's inside of this box. And that had wrap and fish. Okay. Okay, let's go further. And voila. Oh, pardon me. Disfavored camp. Alright, let's go to the disfavored camp. This fort was constructed shortly after Rutan rebels along the Wally Western Edge. The Archon and Graven Ash directs all disfavored efforts from this location. Okay. I'm curious to know whether we will face another battle there. Yeah, the loading screen is very long in this game, but that's alright, I suppose. Characters become wounded when their health is significantly reduced or they are knocked out. Okay, okay, no signs of battle
I
here,
got it.
which is pretty much unfortunate. Okay, they have a little squabble here. During handgun, okay. Uh, Hail, Fatebinder! The disfavored scout nods at your approach. Comes on up ahead. Don't mind us, just clearing out the rebel. Okay, now this guy is speaking. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are no disfavored lands, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper tool. But she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another? It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of the sort. You are on disfavored land. These warriors have every right to kill you. You should be more thankful they are even listening to your speech. The Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. This is none of my concern. Carry on. Okay, let's go with this. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? That's a question. Not us and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tuna. But we will your burden and to relieve you out of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. No, I don't think that's a good option here. You're on the decision, okay? Anything to be argued before Tunan may be argued before me. You had best start making a very strong arguments as to why I should help you. Okay, let's go with this one. You lost favor with this ferret. Very nice. What's there to discuss? We should kill this mongrel and the warrior poses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the Fate Binder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavored matter, but I know the agents of the court do so love to throw their judgment around. Yes, yes, that's true. Okay, okay. That's funny because I cannot answer many other things. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his cart. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. Well, he has a point. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing drafts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small ceramic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lanolin assaults your nose. I'm more inclined to let this guy trade because otherwise we will just have less supplies for our war legion. Okay, so but he has no permit. You're allowing this lowborn wretch to profit when he should toil like any other conquered tarsman. Fate Binder, it is your right to settle disputes when we lock horns with the horse, but you have no authority on this matter. Wow. But I have the authority to write him a trade permit. Trust me, he will be of use to the Legion. Yes, I'm agree with that. You seem so bent on protecting these tarsmen, so be it, but spare us both the parchment. She steps in close to Hangan and gives the peddler an armored shove. Peddle your wares, but know that you're one mistake away from being strung about the palisade as a warning to others. Understood, ma'am. The merchant bows deeply. You have shown me great mercy, and I will not squander it. I will endeavor to keep this camp supplied to the best of my ability. Okay. My deepest thanks. I thought I was about to be robbed and left for dead. And here I thought the disfavored would thank me for trying to bring in fresh provision. I'll be sure to keep my head down and not make any waves. Okay. Okay, whatever. Do you have something? Thank you for talking down the disfavored from doing worse. Sometimes will it? So okay. I can demand something from him, but really he has nothing, I suppose. Okay. Bye bye.
Will do.
First, slow down a moment. I know we're both eager to watch the Archons bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. What's that? The voices of Nerat told me that you have come as a mediator. Considering the source, well, I can help but feel I am only hearing that half the story, so let's have it out. What's special about you? Okay, okay. Okay, let's just speak plainly with her. That makes a crazy kind of sense. Considering how long the siege has taxed these armies, I can understand why Kairos would send you with an edict to speed things along. Have you read it? Do you know what it says. Okay, okay. The Archons must claim accessions held by Kairos Day of Swords or all will perish. Okay, what's Day of Swords? The 26th of every month or span is Kairos Day. It is a, it is a day of holiday and rest for all within the Overlord's empire. Each Kairos Day is the last day of its span, and it refers to be the span's name. Kairos Day of Swords therefore is the 26th day of the span of swords. One more thing for the Archons to fight over. Well, thanks for cluing me in. If Kairos sends any lightning our way, just tell me when to duck. Okay, let's ask her in return. Only that I could only that I could find you in Edgering ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in the stink of the Matanya River. She laughs, but there is a forced nature of it. Okay, enough of this. I really ought to be meeting with the uncle. Okay. The war tent is just past the center of the camp. She nods towards the northeast. One last thing, be careful around these favorite types. They take their work seriously and must have suffered too many blows to the head. Okay, nice to know. Okay, let's... okay. Oh, maybe she can, I don't know. Does she have any particular spells to do stealth? Okay,
Not happening.
not happening.
I got it.
Alright. Okay, open the door. Stone shield. The storm caller has arrived. The guard nods at your approach. It is an honor to welcome you to this favored camp. Must have been a terrifying honor to be the mouthpiece of Kairos magic, you lucky sot. Okay, you don't address me as sot. Okay. Important meetings, message for the Archons, if you don't mind. Okay, just... that he does. The barrier nods in approval, then taps twice on the gate of signal to signal your arrival. Be well, Fatebinder. Glory to Kairos. Okay, open the door. And we have an awful lot of things here. We have a barrack. Okay, let's first explore all the locations. Or maybe we should speak with this guy. He seems to be a trader of a sort. Pentibor, hail to you, guardian of the law. The man dressed in merchant's finery greets you with a smile. If you have a few excess ring weighing you down, best unburden yourself before battle. Well, maybe. You know that if disfavored suffer a merchant in their camp, that must be a man selling only the finest provision and armaments. He points to his collection of shield, rations, such such satchels, wineskins, and other sundries. Take a look and see if something interests you. Okay, let's see. So for now we have only the grown things. No, nothing really like iron or something. So for now just let's continue to do it. Okay, and who are you, Barrick? You can't make out the iron. You can't make out the ironclad soldier's expression under his twisted helmet. He merely stares at you. Well, nice. Creepy. Okay, beautiful prisoners. Okay, and that is and locksmith. Oh, just smith. I'm sorry, not locksmith. uh, is Tawnis pierces the air as a blade of thin iron breaks in half beneath his hammer. Nice. Repairing weapons with scrap isn't exactly why I got into this craft, but our supplies are spent. He wipes the sweat from his brow and gets a better look at you. Why not forge bronze? Bronze will do in a pinch, don't get me wrong. It can take a beating and get bent back into shape, unlike the stubborn iron we have here. He glances at the pile of his work with dread. And we always have plenty of tin and copper lying around, so supplies aren't the problem. It's a rare smith who can churn out military-grade bronze consistently. More often than not, it comes out soft. Look around the camp. We are grabbing the Legion head to toe in iron because it's cheaper and easier to produce for the masses. Couldn't do that with bronze. They call the disfavored the Iron Legion for a reason. Strategy and skill may be our backbone, but our clothes are made of iron. The gods, the good stuff that comes from the smith in Levian's Crossing. Uh, you mentioned an iron shortage? I'm afraid so. The last shipment sent down the Matani went missing near. Okay, I'm sure I will have to find it out. Ehokal Crossing, and I'm afraid we won't be seeing any more now that the valley is sealed. Forge-bound iron is ton responsibility. Why is this the first I'm hearing of it? Okay, what is forge-bound? Forge-bound are mage smiths sworn to Kairos service, though their operations in the tires are overseen by Tunan and his court of fate-binders. Pardon. Each forge-bound uses a magic as a tool to augment their personal craft, most commonly smelting and metalworking with carpenters, tailors and tanners are found in the ranks, and each mage strives to create that which is impossible with mundane hands. Most notably, the forge-bound are the sole masters of iron working in the known world, using spells of fire resistance to wade into the forge fires. The forge-bound can work iron at temperatures no other forge can match, and with a hand-on touch that no mundane smith could hope to achieve. Because of this vital skill, the forge-bound are considered a strategic war asset, their lives regimented and controlled so that the forges might churn out iron arms and armor without debate, delay or distraction. Keep your voice down. Uh, Isotanis flinches and lowers his own. Graven Ash doesn't want to cause a panic or pass any information to a Vendarian guard. Best case scenario, the iron tumbled off a boat and is rusting on on a riverbed. Worst case, it ends up in enemy hands. If I find myself in Echokal, I suppose I can keep an eye out. I appreciated that, as does the great general, more than you might guess. Maybe he isn't quick to offer his thanks to outsider, but I know he will be grateful for your help. It won't be a boon. It would be a boon to the war effort if our iron was recovered. You can trust me to handle this. I knew that Turgan have dispatched you without good reason. The court isn't exactly known for gambling when the stakes are high. He glanced to a card beside him and points to a small set of notches on the wood. You see that? That is how we tell apart our iron shipments from the rest. Uh, Inconspicuous, so people don't go snooping around. You will want to keep your eye out for this. Good hunting. Okay. So, and this is I suppose...
Would you take a look at that?
And this is I suppose the center of the camp, where we're supposed to go. Okay, let's see what they'll tell us. Let's see what they will tell concerning this edict we're having at hand. So, this is the Graven Ash himself and the voices of Nilat also.
That's 4 reports of avalanches in the mountains now. The Tearsmen can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
The Archon of War pounds his staff on the ground to punctuate his work. A large and imposing man to begin with, his profile is made larger still by his hulking suit of armor that hums with mystic energy.
Or it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
Okay, the Archon of Secrets passes a scepter between his hands and as he speaks, swirling the rod in hypnotic circles. Emerald luminescence seeps from the seams of the Archon's ragged red robes. The glow is most noticeable where his neck ought to be. His mask seems to float and spin, never pivoting or bending naturally.
Hey, watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
Where's whispers fearfully as she beholds the Archons. Let's watch.
I always know you've run out of things to say when you resort to mocking my vassals. If we are to speak of treachery, why is it that my scouts see the Scarlet Chorus warriors defecting back to the Vendrian Guard? Your fearsome reputation has gone flaccid, for it seems you cannot control your soldiers, or perhaps you simply choose not to.
My lords, the Fightbinder has arrived. The disfavored commands raises her voice, trying with little success to speak over the Archons. Perhaps we could table this discussion and let our guest speak.
Speaking of strategic failures, who was it that insisted the valley would need only a token garrison? For some strange reason, we can't seem to recall which balding halfwit grossly underestimated the enemy.
The Archon of Secrets twirls his scepter in a twisting loop, his leather-wrapped hands flipping the heavy rod with an effortless flow. Okay, let's continue to listen.
And I thought you had left agents within these Tearsmen when they surrendered. Either you failed to see this coming, or you knew and let it happen. Incompetent or in cahoots, either way, this mess has your filthy stink all over it.
The Archon of War lurches forward, resting his weight on his war maul, as blue luminescence and crackles around his armor.
We look forward to seeing you explain to Tunon why the Archon of War could not close the vice on this trivial little insurgency. When we are crowned the ruler of the Tears, we shall have this place renamed to Ash's Folly in your honor.
The voice of Nerat tosses his scepter into the air, catching it as it descends back down. Okay, let's
If I
let
could
him
trust
continue
the
to speak.
information I get from you and your conscripted mouth breathers, perhaps I'd order my cohorts around a bit more aggressively. But last time I trusted your all-clear report, my troops failed to come home.
Oh, Ash, old boy. If you're going to have a little sob every time one of your nieces or nephews dies to the Tearsmen, perhaps we should have Siren sing you some calming lullabies to help you cope with your grief.
Okay, let's see what's Siren. Siren is the Archon of Song, and the youngest Archon sent to conquer the Tears. Young and inexperienced, Siren is sworn to the voices of Nerad, who uses her powers of charm and manipulation to swell the ranks of the Scarlet Corps with volunteers. That's interesting. You hear the voices in your head. Suit yourself, Fatebinder. The more you ignore us. Hold your tongue. I will not have denigrate the honor of our fallen brethren. The commander's hand moves to the hilt of her blade, though the weapon stays sheathed. I'd be doing us a favor if I cracked open that excuse of a head. Wow. Feel sigh. They bicker like children. Do they not? The fifth's eye, grating tenor, pierces the tension in the tent, and all eyes land on the crimson spear. I meant only to say welcome. Welcome to our guest, the Fatebinder. The armor retained bows with rushed in elegance, then rises to a salute. And not a moment too soon.
Did I give you permission to speak?
The Archon of War turns to you, his blue eyes wide with anger. The man portrayed you have seen depict graven Ash with stern, unamused countenance. He is even more tactical in his flesh. Apologize for my sudden entrance. I've traveled long to be here.
Stormcaller, it is an honor to have you with us. I would imagine you are here with another of Kairos' edicts. Perhaps another catastrophe that will punish our foes for hiding behind their wall? My soldiers tell me you helped Commander Drotus on your way through Eddring. You honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all.
One last of his word, the Archon of War glares at the voices of Nerad, furrowing his brow as he utters the word camaraderie. I require no thanks for doing my sworn duty. I come bearing an edict of Chaos. Are you all done bickering? I have an edict to proclaim. Let's go with the second option.
It seemed only yesterday you were proving your worth in battle, assisting my warriors in the siege of the bastard city. Now Kairos has chosen you for a second time to proclaim an edict. Tell us, good Fatebinder, what sort of punishment does the Overlord have in store for the Oathbreakers?
The Overlord's loyal servants must hold unsanctions hold by Kairos, their sword, or all in the valley shall perish. It seems you need some encouragement to work together, or Kairos' edict will end the lives of everyone lives of everyone in this valley unless is claimed by in honor of your incompetence and desire. Okay, let's go with the first talk. The earth sways with each word you utter, the air thickening with warmth as you pronounce the tersely phrased commandment. It's every syllable drafted by the hand of Kairos. With the edict proclaimed, your pulse quickens and the muscles in your legs, worn from a long trip down the mountains, feel renewed. The tired limbs now nearly beyond with vigor.
The Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer the Oathbreakers or die in failure. There is no room for error, and no other way out of this valley alive.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll need to advance across the Mittani. We lose everything if we stand still. And we move to backup Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time. So we do this the hard way. Over the walls instead of through.
The Archon of War taps a finger against his temple. A low rumble escapes from under his beard.
So you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid. That was a record for you, right? A baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
The Archon of Secret passes his scepter from one hand to the next, chuckling softly with each toss. What is he telling you? Ask. You hear the voices in your head. Watch him squirm. So many tears over replaceable, expendable, useless soldiers. I miss the old Archon of War. You would never see blood echo in a blubbering mess over a few dead killers. He would be use the knuckle bones of his best disciples for jewelry, and even made a breastplate out of his dead brother's ribcage, because that's how a real man deals with grief. Okay. Uh, Bickering all you wish, you're just wasting valuable time, sorry. Are you to draft? It is your indecision and bickering that uh, necessi- necessitated, necessitated, I'm sorry, I don't know how to read this word, this edict. Learn to work together on we are all doomed. They call you the Archon of Secrets, but you certainly don't seem to know anything remotely useful. Let's go with the first
The
option.
Fatebinder is right. We're acting not as leaders, but as children. I've no time for your foolish japes and petty taunts. We should focus on the objective at hand, and that is taking the Mittani River, and then advancing to Ascension Hall and ending this edict.
Yes, that's true. We should focus on the objective at hand, and that is taking the Matanya River and then advancing to the Ascension Hall and ending the edict. Okay. Then enough talking, there is work to be done. Our lives hang in the balance because it will be we already passed it. No more sitting idle. I trust. Okay, let's go with the first. My lord, Barrick and his band have been drilled on the Ekokal assault plan. The Crescent Runners should be briefing him as we speak regarding the latest enemy movements along the river. I will dispatch him at once. The Iron Marshal salutes, clapping her gauntlet to her breastplate. And I will ensure the chorus stands ready to march. If the disfavored can take the river, the chorus has the manpower to secure the other wing of the valley. That's nice.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Thus, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder. Tunan's Chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
I won't let you down, boss. He'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid.
I'll try to. Okay. And tap success on the shoulder, and the two depart. Let's see what he says. Suit yourself, Fatebinder. The more you ignore us. Okay, I understand.
Finally, the fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voices of Narot is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunon favor him in the end.
And his face palming.
Though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us, I cannot shake the feeling that our allies will work against us. Now, if you'll leave me be, I have a battle to plan. I imagine duty requires you speak with the chorus further, but if I can convince you to lend a hand, most of my legion is trapped beyond the mountains, so I'm in need of an added sword or two.
Okay.
If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
Okay. Iron Marshal. Erenius. I'm short a few scouts, short a few soldiers, short a few everything. I am sure my brethren would be grateful for the assassination, for the assistance of a skilled outsider. I would be honored to help. Yes, I am inclined to help these guys more because to me they do more useful job here. The Iron Marshal salutes Raven Ash, then turns to leave the tent. I'll be at the training grounds, readying the soldiers. Find me when you are ready. She pauses, clearing her throat, and though I am loath to mention it, the course can likely use your assistance. They certainly won't secure the outer wall on their own. Thief's Eye will be somewhere in that rat's nest they call a camp, due east. Seek him out, if you must. Okay.
Will do.
So, we finally delivered the edict to these two guys, and now we have to assist their battle preparations and in few minor tasks before we made the final assault. I guess at this point I will finish the video, and we will see what we can do in favor of disfavored and and what we can do to help the course in the next video. So I thank you all for watching it. So have a good day. Bye bye.